So what the hell do you think about yourself? Do you think you're a savior? You're not some kind of Jesus Christ who's come to save the world. How can they just throw their children on our head? So I was taken aback and I said, listen, this is, I mean, I was driven that I had to do
Right.
something for this segment of the society. And here is a person who said that he will join me in that endeavor. And now he's asking me such questions. And for me, it was like, these women have lost everything. They are in a situation where they cannot do anything for their children. They're helpless, they're optionless, and therefore we are the privileged ones, and we have to actually go and do something. We have to be the ones who are doing. He says, no, whatever has to be done in partnership. They have to take responsibility too. They can't just throw the responsibility on your head.
Yeah.
And I kind of did not like that conversation, and I really had a very serious fight with him, and so much so that I stopped talking to him for the next few days. But then I had to go back to the women. I had to go and speak because I was the person who was engaging with them. So 3 days later, I went back to the women, uh, and you must remember that I'm in a very hostile zone with my own friend, and I'm like now alone handling this entire situation. 3 days back, I had at least a sense of ki, oh, I have somebody who's joining me to start something. And here he was like in the most resistant mode. So I went
Right.
back to the women. I said, listen, we are ready to do something for you, provided you take your responsibility. We are not going to just, you can't abdicate your responsibility and throw it on us. Now, I was expecting these women to tell me, what we are going through. You see where we are now, what we have and what we don't have, and how can you talk like this? Meaning, you were the one who came asking that you wanted to help. Now, why are you talking this language? This is what I expected these women to say. But to my utter shock, an absolute utter shock, they said, there was a little pin drop silence. And I still remember that scene so vividly in my mind. There's an absolute silence, and then suddenly everybody started talking, and there was a lot of shuffling happening, and I couldn't understand for the hell of it, what are they, uh, you know,
Discussing.
aiming at and discussing. And then they said, "What do you think? Why would we abdicate our responsibility? We will, partner with you to do something for our children." And I'm like completely dazed.